Hello and welcome, dear students, to the lecture of communication skills. Today we'll be starting our discussion on the second unit of our syllabus, having the title Elements of Communications. So, what are the elements of communication? First of all, as a reminder, what communication means, it is actually sharing of everything, okay, sharing of information. Even it can be called as a exchange of information, knowledge, feelings, and many other aspects from one person to another person. That is communication. And these sharings or the communication can be done verbally. Okay, verbally means by using certain words or language, okay, sentences, or you can do the communication by writing it down, again by different language, or by understanding the body movements. That is also actually communication. Okay, we know only by without speaking, okay, without the use of any words, by simple body movement we can understand what the other person want to say. Okay, so that is what these are the ways by which communication can be done. So communication is actually the interaction between individuals. Individual means two human beings or two or more, they can be, okay, their interactions. Interaction means to interact with one another. So we always cannot means can have our understanding that communication requires word, but that is not the requirement. Okay, only words are not required for communication. Okay, even actually we can communicate with the person with whom we are uh, talking, okay, by non-verbal means also. Okay, we can only use our body movements or our body posture, so called as, okay, or body language. This non-verbal communication is only even also sufficient to make communication with the other person. Okay, and it is generally said the communication done by non-verbal communication is more effective and influential as compared to the using only verbal or the words as a communication medium. Major part of a message that generally we are transferring to others is said to be the made up of the so-called non-verbal information. Non-verbal information and body language, these are more, okay, as compared to the verbal message. Our body posture, gesture, hand size, all their involvement in the communication is major as compared to the only words which are spoken. Okay, so our body language is included in it, along with the tone, okay, volume of our voice, okay, the words what we are speaking during our communication, okay, they are also said to be the body said to be the non-verbal type of communication. Okay, tone I am telling, not the word, because what word you are speaking, they are part of verbal communication, but how much volume, okay, you are having for those particular word, they make a sense and it makes a difference in the understanding of the words which were spoken. Okay, how much stressing on some specific words during the uh, language you are speaking, okay, it makes said to be the non-verbal part. There are actually various elements of communications, okay, which are responsible for so called as effective communication. Okay, our communication can be made effective by number of elements, and those elements we have to study in this chapter itself. Okay, definitely the non-verbal communication does not use words. What we know, we use body movements for giving strength to our message. Okay, body movement, okay, how you are using your parts of body and their movements importantly, okay, to give the weightage or importance either, or to decrease or lessen the impact of our message. If you are not using your body movements, means you are decreasing the impact of your message. Okay, what actually should be there. Okay, if you use your body postures and movement along with the words, it is strengthening your message, or the impact, the what it is called as impression will be more. And if you are only using words, means you are actually making less impression or less impact of your message on the other person. Hence our body plays an important role in framing a message. Okay, to frame a message means to build a message. Your message is build up, or it can be given some firm outline. Okay, a border, generally what the word we know. Okay, and we know it becomes bold. Okay, if you are giving something picture you have drawn. Okay, and if you do border to that picture, order, okay, by any means, some simple lines if you are doing, okay, over the image, the impact is more as compared to the plain image. So what it is said, our body plays a framing role or the border, because the non-verbal communication is involved over here. So all collective elements which are said to be involved in it. Okay, like the first and most important one is the face to face communication. Face to face, okay, definitely if this type of communication is there, then only you can be able to see the body movement of some person who is doing communication with you, isn't it? Okay, for example, even now while I'm taking this lecture, okay, online, but as you are not able to see me, and even though I'm using my hands and my all the body posture over here, okay, in the communication, but we cannot say that this is a face to face communication. Okay, it would might have a different or more impact if you are present in the classroom and I'm teaching the same words, I'm using the same examples to teach you. Okay, you might have got a more sound understanding about the same information. Okay, so face to face communication, face to face means both are in front of one another. Okay, the sender and receiver in the same area, it's called as face to face communication. And again there are many other things, okay, in the elements, that is tone of voice, body language, just I told, which is also called as non-verbal communication, verbal communication, because when we say face to face communication, it also includes verbal communication, the words which were spoken with one another, okay, if it is there, because they are also the part of communication. Without verbal communication, okay, there are few communications will be completed, but for face to face communication you need also the verbal communication, but not compulsorily and not always, okay. Then physical communication, so these points we have to discuss under this elements of communication. Let us start with first one, face to face communication. It is actually similar to oral communication. We know oral communication means you are speaking with somebody. It is similar but not exactly same, okay. All of oral communication are not face to face communication. See, listen carefully. All oral communications are not face to face communication. Means, for example, you are doing certain phone calls, okay, on mobile phones, you are talking with your friends, you are using words, okay, you are using oral communication, but it is not a face to face communication, simply what it is, okay. But on the other hand, what we can say, all face to face communications are oral communication, okay. Or whenever you are meeting some person, okay, you have, if you are using the words over there, okay, and actually they must be used because it is more effective, okay. I can understand with some example, like face to face conversation. If two the managers of two different companies meet one another for greeting, okay, with a smile and warm ha- handshaking to one another, okay, that is said to be the face to face communication, okay. There are number of advantages actually of face to face communication, okay. uh, it actually helps to communicate in a better way. You can have the communication in more effective manner if you are using the medium or type of communication is face to face communication. The facial expression and the body language, if used effectively, okay, and they can communicate the receiver some important message, okay, which may not be possible through only oral communication, or if we can say only with the written communication. The people will be understanding something more, okay, if you are directly meeting those people and making the sending the message to those people. See, for example, we can say, if somebody is ill, okay, your friend is ill, I hope no one's friend should become ill, but if we consider, okay, one person's friend has become ill, and if two conditions are there, and in first condition you are making a telephonic call or communication for asking about the illness, okay, and second condition, you are directly meeting your friend for asking the same condition of illness. What will be the more impactful thing, okay. Definitely the second one. Okay, if you are directly meeting the person who has become ill and you want to ask the problem, illness is what? Some sort of physical problems. Okay, they definitely are again some problems which also might be emotional one, which are related with it. Okay, some pain and what if you want to share the emotions, the feelings, the problem that person is suffering from. Okay, it will be more impactful if you directly meet that person, which is called as the face to face communication. Hence it is said, okay, the face to face communication helps the communication to become a better one, okay, as compared to either plain oral or might be written or only uh, any other where you are not using coming across to one another physically. Then it is said that the face to face communication is best for discussion. Okay, discussion. Okay? If you want to discuss with somebody, okay, again, two conditions: directly meeting the person face to face and making a phone call. Okay, it will be more impactful if you want to discuss something to meet directly that person. So better exchange of ideas and feelings and whatever knowledge, whatever it may be, and importantly the reaction of both of the sender and receiver can be felt in when you are meeting to each another, okay, by face to face. Okay, for example, again we will take the same example in relatives. Okay, some of your relative has become ill, है ना. विचार करा तुमचा एखादा नातेवाईक आजारी पडला, नाही पडायला पाहिजे पण समजा आजारी आहे, किंवा तुम्ही आजारी, तुम्ही पण नाही पडायला पाहिजे, तुम्ही आजारी आहे, तुम्हाला कोणीतरी फोन केला. ओके, आणि त्यांनी फोनवर फक्त विचारून घेतलं, हां कशी आहे तब्येत, ओके अच्छा ठीक आहे घ्या काळजी. पण तुम्ही कोणत्या प्रकारे त्यांना रिस्पॉन्स करताय, त्यांची ते तुम्हाला खरं खरं खरंच मनापासून तुमची तब्येत विचारायची आहे का खोटं खोटं विचारताय, काहीतरी असंच फोन करायचा म्हणून करायचा, हे तब्येत विचार नातेवाईक आहे त्याच काहीतरी नंतर मागे बोलायला नाही पाहिजे, मी आजारी पडलो तरी कॉल केला नव्हता वगैरे. These conditions, what I am saying, you can only understand the reactions of the person when they are meeting you face to face. Okay, other time when it is only done oral communication, you cannot understand it in a proper way, what actually their feelings are there behind their words, what they are speaking. Okay, definitely both sender as well as receiver's reactions for carrying out discussion and to know each other's feeling and even opinion. Okay, the type which is called as face to face communication is said to be the more effective one. Okay, many other advantages are there. Okay, let's discuss one after another. It promotes the constructive discussion between the parties, just as told. Discussion, if you have said what will be better discussion. Okay, yeah. If two parties mean sender and receiver, okay, constructive discussion, okay, it will be easy to become one another solution of, if it the meeting is having a reason of getting solution, problem solving. Okay, the constructive discussion will only be possible if you are doing face to face communication, in that it offers the opportunity, okay, for both the sender and receiver to perform two-way communication. Okay, two-way means feedback response which is needed from both side to one another. Okay, already and one of the definition of communication we have seen it is a two-way process. Okay, you can only understand the other person's reactions, reply, feedback if they are face to face in the discussion importantly, and generally it can be depending upon the size, that is how many people who are discussing. Okay, generally if discussion is in between only two people, okay, it is easy, or even you can go for only oral communication. But if there are number of people with whom you have to discuss something, okay, it is must to have face to face communication, and which type of meeting it is there, okay, it also varies. So which is called as a format of meeting. This is especially useful when we have a specific timeline, a deadline, which is called as for getting the output of the discussion. Okay, तुम्हाला पटक्यात रिझल्ट पाहिजे तर फेस टू फेस केलेलं बरं as compared to only oral or telephonic communication. If you want a clear and quick response feedback, okay, whatever it may be, so only way to close out any remaining point is via a face-to-face communication. It is also possible if you want to make a certain impact, okay, and then if you are choosing face-to-face communication for discussion, it becomes more effective. The face-to-face communication allows the attendees to thresh out ideas, possibly uh, conclude on the agenda topic. So we know this we have discussed in meeting people, okay, meeting in practicals. What are attendees means the participants, okay. What if it is good, okay, if you are doing the face-to-face communication, okay, the participants, the attendees of the meetings can easily and clearly give their ideas, the suggestions, if they are having some good things in their mind, okay, it becomes easy in face to face as compared to the other type, okay, particularly if it is a meeting on the agenda topics which are there. Then next advantage is the body language, okay. Actually in further so called as elements of communication we have to discuss this body language in detail actually, okay. But as a face to face communication, the advantage is this also, the body language, okay, as your body language goes a long way when engaging with the receivers of the message, because the impact, I told, the impact, the impression of the message is more on the person's mind, the receiver's mind, okay, if you are using a proper positive body language. The message being revealed is generally better understood, okay, whatever message revealed means told or transferred in the communication, okay, it will be in a better way understood when not only you are able to hear the communicator but also you can see them, okay. Just I told the example in a lecture, if it is an online lecture and what I am doing, okay, you are not able to see me, but if you actually if were present in the classroom, it might have the definitely more absorption of my words and what I teaching you, okay, about the topic. So which is said to be the body language having impact over here. The receiver is attentive of facial expression, eye contact, posture, and many other things. Okay. You, the other person, the receiver who is making communication, understand the facial expression, and we know from only the way of looking into the eyes, okay, the confidence, some of the words, the importance of the words, they can be understood more, okay, by those body language, okay, and which is not possible with more traditional form of communication. Now what we know is the telephone or mobile. Here they have given mobile telephone conferencing, okay, might have done nowadays. There is fad or a trend which is going on, conference calls, okay, of different meet friends with one another, can join the call of many people simultaneously, okay, varies from network to network and mobile to mobile. Two or many persons can make interaction simultaneously with one another. It becomes easy if you are meeting actually to one another, okay, face to face. So that is the another advantage. Then further, the relationship building, and you can increase the trust on the other person, okay, which will be more as compared to the uh, so called as a non only verbal communication, okay, it becomes uh, effective. Having the face to face engagement with your audience frogs the relationship and promotes trust and transparency of the message. Means you actually what is your mind, okay, what is the seriousness behind your message. Seriousness means fear, feelings, and emotions behind saying those words, okay, they will be more understood, okay, if you are face to face. And we know, okay, to understand the empathy, the feelings of other persons, to become bonded in a more better, what it is called as bonding, it should be in a better way, okay, if you are seeing the person, okay, how the person is speaking, how he is transparent. Transparency means we know, okay, that whether the person is lying. Generally when somebody is speaking on mobile phone, okay, with other person, but if that person is lying, okay, लाईंग म्हणजे खोटं बोलतोय. आपल्याला माहिती आहे खोटं, समोरचा जर खोटा बोलतोय तर त्याचे बॉडी मुवमेंट जे एक्सप्रेशन असतात ते वेगळे असतात. ते आपल्याला समजून जातात जर आपण समोर असोल तर हा खोटं बोलतोय. पण फोनवर बोलतोय समोरचा माणूस तर तुम्हाला समजणार नाही समोरचा खोटं बोलतोय का खरं बोलतोय. सिम्पल इज देअर, ओके. वी खोटं खरं काय सांगितलं, वाय इट इज देअर, बिकॉज द रिलेशनशिप इज built, okay, by if you are talking correct truth, facts, if they are there, okay, originality is there, you can have a good relationship with one another. Otherwise if you are not if you are lying, okay, to the other person, a relationship will not be built up. Okay, definitely, which is the other thing which is also promoted is the trust, the faith, confidence, you can say, okay, the belief, dependence, many other things can be told. So they are only built up and promoted if you are face doing communication face to face. It is said that in today's advanced communication age, the arranging of face to face communication shows motivation, commitment, okay, motivation and commitment the to communicate your message more effectively. Motivation means I can have the inspiration, enthusiasm, okay, you can give the stimulus to the message, okay, if you are face to face, okay, then I can be more committed. Commitment means said to be the loyal, okay, can give the assurance in the communication. Yes, आपण म्हणतो ना, हां आपण करू शकतो. फक्त तोंडाने म्हटलं आणि समोर तुम्ही जर राहिले, मी असा हात केला की यस यू कॅन डू इट, ओके, मी तोंड एक स्पेशल एक्सप्रेशन माझे कसे, इफ यू अंडरस्टँड इट, okay, what it is called as the commitments, and you will be get motivated, okay, on if the face to face communications are there. Outstanding open terms are more than likely to be closed out in face to face scenario compared with the written communication. Okay, just I told, okay, face to face communication is more impactful and easy to have a openness, okay, of our uh, ideas, thoughts, okay, as compared to only plain written communication methods which if you are using. Okay, next advantage is the clarity of message. Okay, there are less ambiguity, okay, when communicating face to face. Okay, less ambiguity means doubts, uncertainty. तुमच्या मनात डाऊट नाही राहणार. डाऊट म्हणजे समोरचा खोटं खोटं बोलताय का खरं बोलताय. जर फेस टू फेस असेल तर तुम्हाला समजून जातं की हा समोरचा काय खरं का खोटं आहे का ओरिजिनल आहे का फेक आहे, वॉट एव्हर इट मे बी. ओके, द चान्सेस ऑफ मेकिंग fraud out of any person are very less or negligible if you are doing face to face communication. Okay, and it enables you to better express your message and for their to be clear dialogue and understanding of message. Okay, and it is said clarity of message is possible with this face to face communication. Both the communicator and the receiver are able to openly discuss and receive the feedback at that same time, which is called as instant feedback. लगेच feedback देता येतो है ना. जर समोरच्या समोर एकमेकांसमोर बोलताय फेस टू फेस, तो तुम्हाला जो फीडबॅक द्यायचा आहे तो फटक्यात देतो आपण जनरली. Okay, if you are doing telephonic communication, we wait sometimes. Well, I will tell you afterwards. Okay, whether I will be having if I'm time, I will tell you afterwards about this. If you are asking somebody on telephone, okay, but okay, they may lie to you that I am busy right now, I will tell you afterwards. That is the feedback needed. But when it is face to face, we know, okay, what that person is actually busy or not. लगेच आपल्याला उत्तर भेटू शकतं. Okay, what it is called as the clarity is there. Okay, instantly you can get the feedback over there. We have all been in certain situations where written communication has been misinterpreted. Okay, we know. Okay, so many times it has happened. Okay, फक्त तुम्ही लिहिलेलं काय त्याच्याने समोरच्याला क्लिअर समजत नाही. तुमच्या त्याच्या मागचे feelings, emotions, whatever it may be, if the words are same, but your seriousness about writing that, okay, will not be always interpreted exactly as what your intentions were there while writing it down. So that clarity, if you want to give to your message, that if you want to avoid the misinterpretation, misunderstanding, or incomplete understanding of your message, you have to choose the face to face communication. Hence clarity is said to be the advantage of your communication. Now we'll discuss the other part, that is the various disadvantages or demerits of face to face communication. Okay, these are also called as limitations of face to face communication. Okay, we cannot always say that all are good things. Okay, there are certain problems also in relation with the so called as face to face communication. First is, it is difficult to follow in big organization. Okay, we know big organization means where there are large number of people were working. Okay, there are many departments in such big type of organization or industries. And if if you say there are 500 or 1000 or 2000 people, employees are there, and if manager want to communicate with them, okay, it is not easy to do face to face communication with each of the employee. Hence in big organization and industries, such face to face communication is not possible, actually said to be difficult one. Okay, you can do it, but it will take too much time. Okay, and we know time is very much important for the managers or who are said to be the higher authorities in the organizations. Okay, so it become difficult to follow, okay, to do the face to face communication in a big organization, as well as in case of the second disadvantage, you can say it is ineffective in the large gathering. Okay, if there are number of listeners are there. Okay, listeners means who are attending the gathering over there. Okay, large number of people are there. What we say in communication, we have to take some space to reach that person. Okay, make a handshaking and eye to eye contact, so which is actually not possible with, if there are 1 lakh people in front of you. Okay, you cannot do it. Okay, it is ineffective in such large gathering people to address them and communicate in a better way. Okay, so it is a problem or demerit of this limitation of the face to face communication. And third one, you can say, if the listener is not attentive, means the listener, okay, who is hearing the message, if attentive means, not attentive means what, they don't want to listen to you, है ना, असं होतं ना. असं तुम्ही फेस टू फेस पण राहिले तरी जर तुम्हाला ऐकायचंच नाहीये तर तुम्ही नाही ऐकणार. तर ते पण पॉसिबल आहे. Face to face communication is only effective when listeners are attentive. Okay, if the other person are not interested in the ideas, thoughts, emotions, or they are not interested in the sender, okay, or the communicator, what they then they will not, you there will actually no use of communication with such people. Okay, even face to face communication if you are doing, है ना, नाही ऐकायचं तर नाहीच ऐकणार तुम्ही. तुम्हाला जर नसेल ऐकायचं, दॅट इज देअर क्लिअर. सो these are again the another disadvantage. Okay, further, actually there are also some disadvantage you can say, it setup cost means, okay, it requires generally more money. It's generally cheaper to communicate via the methods like telephone or written formats of communication. है ना, मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं आता मॅनेजर आहे, आता 500 एम्प्लॉईज आहे, तर प्रत्येकाला स्वतः भेटणं नॉट पॉसिबल, तर फोन करणार किंवा मेसेज, आजकाल आपल्याला माहिती आहे ईमेल करून द्या सगळ्यांना भेटून जाईल, की SMS करून द्या किंवा व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुप असेल तर डायरेक्ट ग्रुपवर टाकून द्या, संपलं. की रिटर्न असेल तर प्रिंट घ्या एक, सगळ्यांचे सिग्नेचरसाठी पाठवून द्या किंवा डिस्प्ले बोर्डवर लागून द्या, तर हे पैसे कमी लागतात. सिम्पली व्हॉट इज सेटअप कॉस्ट मीन्स इफ फेस टू फेस कम्युनिकेशन आर देअर, ओके, दे कॅन बी मोर कॉस्टलियर, ओके, बिकॉज कॉस्टलियर म्हणजे ॲक्च्युली खरंच पैसे लागतात असं नाही, बट टाईम इज needed more, okay. When arranging face to face meeting, you need to account for logistical costs and constraints which are there, for example room, venue, place, even need some sort of refreshment, water, many other things which are needed, okay, if you want to meet such number of people, okay. The frequency of the face-to-face communication and its associated cost generally should actually be considered, okay. High frequency of face-to-face communication will be clearly more costlier, है ना. तुम्ही परत परत भेटायला जाताय कोणाला, हां, तर परत तेच एक्झाम्पल, इझी अंडरस्टँडिंग, ओके, इफ युअर रिलेटिव्स हॅज बिकम इल, कोणतं स्वस्त पडेल, फोन केलेला का त्याला स्वतः भेटायला जायला, ओके. ॲक्च्युली फोन केलेलाच स्वस्त पडेल, बट स्वस्त म्हणजे you are saving time, you can even do same sort of feelings, okay, but as per the disadvantages, okay, of face to face communication, you can understand that it is more costlier, okay, and you cannot understand the responding or on impulse. Face to face communication does not always give the communicator opportunity or good time to think about on the response, है ना. समोर जर असेल, तुम्हाला आता एखाद्याला काही प्रश्न विचारला एखाद्याने तुम्हाला, तर त्याचं उत्तर तुम्हाला माहिती नसेल किंवा तुम्हाला विचार करून द्यायचं असेल, तर समोरच असेल तर विचार करायला वेळ कमी जनरली भेटत नाही, की आपण सांगू नाही शकत थांबा जरा 5 मिनिटानंतर मी सांगेल किंवा थोड्या वेळाने सांगेल. बट इफ इट इज not face to face coming, you can take your time and give the feedback afterwards, okay. So it requires more of an immediate impulsive response, which may render it ineffective and is more prevalent with the feedback as compared to the face to face sessions. So it becomes easy, okay, for any person to give the responses, but as it is a disadvantage, you can say not always you can give means you wish to give the immediate response, okay. Sometimes you want some time to give the response, and which is only possible, not possible always in the face to face communication. So these are few of the disadvantages, okay. So other points about the elements of communication we'll discuss in our next lecture. Thank you.